that live from Old Trafford. We've got the Scandinavia supporters clubs that are going to be with us today, some very special guests from there, but I'm not alone. Joining us, we have got Christian Eriksen and Rasmus Hojlund next to us. Lovely to have you both joining us today. And as I said, we have got some special guests. As you can see on the screen, on the bottom of the screen right now, we have got some members of our Scandinavia supporters club as well. We have got Marta, Jonas, Ivan as well. And we also have got some questions from Frederick as well that couldn't join us, but we will get them answered. So let's kick things off straight away then. So, Marta, you have got a question for Christian. Now, have you pulled over safely so you can ask this question?
Yeah, I have. I've stopped my car, so everything's fine. I was wondering for you, Christian, as one of the most experienced football player in the current United squad, how do you keep your teammates feeling positive and motivated during a loss?
Yeah, good question. I think people take it very differently. I think some people are very much maybe feel a bit guilt in some way. Obviously, if you missed a big chance, or you didn't save, or you made a bad tackle, or you did something that the other team scored. So I think everyone has a different times of when you lose a game. But in the end, obviously, you all do it together. And how to keep them happy, I mean, it's difficult. I mean, I can only speak personally. Personally, go home to my kids and then I'll be thinking about something else and then really recharge in that sense. Obviously, if you don't have kids, it's different. And they probably do it differently. But at the same time, you lose one game and it's 3 days later, there's another game. So I think the focus more or less is on the next game already. If you lose, we can do better next time. And then luckily, 3 days later, there's a new game.
I had the pleasure to watch your first Premier League goal back at Old Trafford against Aston Villa. So I was wondering, do you have a favorite goal, or which goal do you think so far is your favorite in the United shirt?
For me, it probably has to be my second goal against Galatasaray in the Champions League, probably.
Forces the mistake of Rasmus Hojlund. He's now tearing away up towards the edge of the penalty area. Rasmus Hojlund and a Stretford end! Yes! This time he scores! The Stretford end goes berserk! What a finish! And it's 2 goals for Rasmus Hojlund!
Or the Spurs one at home, where I put it in the top corner. I like that one as well.
Hi guys. Rasmus, he showed his Instagram followers this summer how hungry he was for his second season at United. There was a big stake involved in that photo. And Christian, I'm wondering, how does Rasmus express his hunger at the training sessions at Carrington?
I haven't seen him eat that many steaks, so I don't know if he's. I don't know if that was just a pure PR stunt, but no. Obviously, Rasmus is a hard-working guy, and he's always 100% committed in training and also in his recovery terms or in his food or his sleep. So he's doing everything he can to be committed, and you can see that. So there's nothing to put a finger on in terms of how his involvement is. He always fully committed. So maybe it's the stake. I don't know. Maybe it's something that he has to keep doing. I don't know.
Like you, Rasmus, I grew up with 2 siblings, both who have great significance for who I am today. What significance have your brothers had on your development as a footballer? And was there a lot internal competition between you when you were growing up?
Yeah, I think that's a very good question. As you as well, I think I don't know how it was at your home, but we used to have a little football pitch in the what's it called, the basement, where we used to do small competitions. My father always joined in, so we played 2 against 2, and then we had a lot of fights, and it always ended up being a little bit too competitive. But again, it's it makes it good now when you see my brothers. They both play in top clubs in Germany, and obviously me playing here for my favorite club. So yeah, they have had a big part to play, and I think as well as I have probably also had a big part in their success now. I think we helped each other very well and kept each other on the toes really.
If you had the opportunity to spot life with one of your teammates for a day, who would it be and why?
This is gonna be
swap
funny.
life. I'm gonna disappoint you very much and say I don't want to swap with anyone.
Wow, that's a good answer.
That's a bit mean on you, isn't
To be
it?
honest, no, I don't want to.
No.
No, for a full day, maybe I can do an hour for someone, but not a full day. I wouldn't be anyone else with apart from with my family. In that sense, no. But a good question. Maybe Rasmus is different. Maybe.
Yeah, do you want to answer that question, Rasmus?
I'm gonna say myself as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems you're enjoying Manchester, Rasmus. But what's the most? What do you miss the most about living in Denmark, and what's the most Danish thing you brought to Manchester when you moved there?
Probably like, obviously Christian is here and Victor as well, who's also Scandinavian. So we speak internally and you sort of get that sort of communication. You don't really lose the language, but I miss the traditional ways. You know, like if everything, it can be. Yeah, everything. But as well, a lot of my friends are only in Denmark because obviously they're studying and these sort of things. So that's probably what I miss the most, just being very close to my friends. Yeah. And sorry, what was the last question again?
What'd you bring?
What did I bring to?
The most Danish things
Most
that you
Danish
brought
thing,
to
or
Manchester.
the only Danish thing.
Maybe
you
Chris
brought?
can ask this question. I don't know. I think yeah.
I can only say what I bring, but I don't know what you would have brought.
I try to spread humor. You know, I think that's Danish. I don't know, but
Do you have a
that's maybe-
bicycle?
No, we don't. We don't. It's too wet here to bicycle.
There we go. No, thank you for that. Can confirm it is. It rains a lot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
But now, as we said, that Fredrik couldn't make it onto this call in the end with just how the timings worked out. But Ivan, you are going to kindly ask those questions for Fredrik. Is that okay still?
So, Christian, what's the best things about Rasmus on and off the pitch?
Oof. What's the best thing on the pitch?
It would have been different if you said, "What's the worst thing?" You had already answered the question now.
Yeah, that would have been perfect. Best thing on the pitch? No, I think for Rasmus you get obviously you get the eager to get into the box and score the goals. And I think for him in his position, it's nice to see that how much he wants to get a goal and obviously to get in the good situations. I think he's doing really well in terms of that. And then obviously the next one is getting the goal and stuff. But I think the eager to get into the box is very impressive. And outside, I mean, he's a very nice guy. Not only because he's sitting here, but he is a nice guy. He works hard, and yeah, he's treating people well, and people treat him well. So he's a good guy to be around.
Okay, and for Rasmus, I'll change it up now. So, what's the worst thing about Christian on and off the pitch?
Good luck.
Just kidding. What's the best thing about Christian on and off the pitch?
I think on the pitch, I think we've seen for a long time now that he keeps a very consistent high level on the pitch. I think I haven't seen many bad games from Christian. He always seemed to have like very consistent good level, and I think that's a quality in itself. That's what kept him on the top level for so long, and that's what I try to learn every day from him. That sort of not like always being very very good and focused, and off the pitch he takes very good care of his family and companions, and yeah, you could see that with his answer before with he wouldn't change life with anybody.
Oh, see what? This is the start of a beautiful bromance. I love this. I think this is a perfect way to end this little Q&A. So thank you both very much for joining us. And also thank you three for tuning in, and also Fredrik for the questions sending in, because it's been great to obviously have this opportunity to just really speak to you live from Old Trafford as well. So thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. I like it. 3 completely different setups. One in a studio, one in his bedroom, and one in the car.